I'm here. I just got to set up a few things. Let's do that, and let's do that, and I should be up and going here. All right. What I'm doing here is revealing the first writer's formats. Now, the formats are 3 and 4, and they read in columns like it says above me. And here you can see the columns that they wrote in. This is a 3-verse format, or no, this is a 4-verse format here. Oops, let me get it zoomed in so you can see what's going on. This 4-verse format is, I'm using 2 major words to make the verse, and in a 4-verse, well, I should say I'm connecting with the least amount of smaller words to connect them to actually make it readable. And what happens in a 4-verse, this becomes a comma, this becomes a period, and it's like a sentence. And then it repeats itself. This is known as a psalm, okay? And they wrote in psalms, which means they put 2 of them together like this. We might call them a larger paragraph, but this is written in psalms. This is a psalm, and together these are psalms. So now you understand the word psalm. And what I've done here is I've already went through all these books here, and this I'm compiling all these together to have one complete truthful story from the first writer's words. I've did videos on every one of these books from chapter 1 to the very end, and explained everything I've done to get the text to this point. At this point, I'm now, right now, trying to go through and put it in the correct order, because some books I just threw in there, didn't have time. And like you can see here, I've moved these 2 groups, which means this group here and this group here, I've moved up to this location. And now I just need to mumble to myself or read it to myself and explain what I'm doing with the text. And what I'm trying to do also is show you maps, timelines. Example, a king's timeline looks like this. And right now we aren't that far. We're gonna start getting, I've already done this, and right now we're talking about this king right here. So this is the king that, or his son become king, so I should have mentioned that. Now we're here. So notice how the line comes out and comes over here. So this guy's going to appear, and he comes from Solomon's descendants, which everybody comes from David's descendants. Then Joram. Hey, there she. I tried to set up real good. I got to explain to you. I've had a little bit of problems. I had to run over my mom's house, but yes, I've got you marked and going to go to X to see your site. What happened was when I went there, I realized I had to enter my password. I didn't know I could. I thought I was always registered because I've been reading, searching it. But if I want to text something, it asks for a password, and I can't find my passwords. So I've got them all over the place. But I'll get a hold of you because I do want to look at your work. So, but you're one of 2 that I want to get a hold of. So, but my day, yeah, not so good. I needed to get some information from the bank for my ma, and yeah, that's another story. But I just got started, so what I'm going to do is now just continue as I usually do. But I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. At least somebody's paying attention. Okay. Like I said, I was recording this for history. So here I'll start off today's video at 2 Kings chapter 3. Then Joram, a son from Ahab, became king over Israel in the 8th year of Joash our king, and he ruled 11 years. So let me make sure that that's been corrected. 11 years. And this king's, I don't know, I've got him earlier than that. Because if I divide it into, if I divide 40 in half, that would be 20, and then 10. His mark should be over here, more or less. So, there's another adjustment on the king's timeline. So, whoops, I forgot to put my cheats up. So, let me put them up. Come on, how come we didn't jump up there? There they are. See, I even got you noted over here. So I haven't forgot you. So every time I do something here, I got to get to you. So here, I need a timeline here. I had it in 8th year, and he ruled 12, so maybe it's 8th year. That I gotta re-sign up because I've got to. It says I haven't. When I've tried to look at Discord a second time, it says I gotta sign up differently. So I gotta come up with another email. No, I don't mind going to X. It's just that I've got a lot of things. I got to return a package today. I've got to get over to my mom, talk to her, talk to the bank. She's 93. My father has passed away, and there's checks coming to her in his name, and they want us to get a hold of a lawyer. That's going to cost money. So I got to take care of my mom first, but like I said, it's going to take some time. I won't be ready or have the money even for at least supposed to be in November somewhere, halfway through November, and then the holidays. So I will get a hold of you. I appreciate it because I do need to get with you. Okay, he was the 8th year, so it was less. I've got it more or less like the 6th year, so I'm gonna leave myself a note that I think it's less than that. Okay, and he did evil in sight of, although not like his father. He's going to start. Okay, here it is. Then, now this I didn't move. Yes, I moved this group and this group here. Okay. I don't need the word then now. That was to connect with the last place it was going. Gero is his youngest, and did evil in Yahweh's sight, for he had married Jezebel, a daughter from Eth, and they served Raz and worshipped the Asherim. Now Ra is the sun god, so I have an old picture here of the sun god Ra, and his daughter is the moon goddess, and she is usually tied. This is Athena, how they got her tied to the moon goddess. And this is out of actually a Bible from in the 1870s or 1880s. But this is about the moon goddess Asherim. So the next image I want to bring up is, here are the three names for her. You gotta see that vertical over there. So I use this one here, but these are the three names. If you study Islam, they'll mention that quite a bit, but the thing there is it's at 3 times, or you can sit and meditate to have sex with a so-called female goddess once, but of 3 different times for the moon goddess or goddesses. So that's her put in here, served her and worshipped her. Therefore he made altars for Asherim and built them in Samaria, rejecting Wyvie. Okay, now there's no story other than that his wife talked him into it, I guess. This, I know that was my mark where I left off. Now Naaman, a captain for the army, for the king for Aram,